Public Notice Records filed in Maryland Superior Court. 2024 August 9/1446. Moorish American Consular Court. Maryland Territory, Court. Clerk. A scan filed 038 Lien Library of Congress Treasury 2024 September 11 Record number 958907105270217960458 Library of Congress Lien. Empire State of Morocco, United States for America, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Societas Republicae Almoricanos, Moorish Divine and National Movement of the Earth. Northwest Amaxim, Northwest Africa. Maryland Territory Ancient Muuri Land, BYRON Calvin Rodgers BYRON Zahar Bey Ancient Al-Moroccan Empire Moorish Empire Foundation Document Moorish American National Sovereign Authority in North America Maryland Territory. Empire State of Morocco, United States for America, Moorish National Republic Federal Government, Societas Republicae Almoricanos, Moorish Divine and National Movement of the Earth. Northwest Amaxim, Northwest Africa, North America, Northwest Amaxim, Northwest Africa, North America, the North Gate all adjoining islands. Northwest Amaxim, Northwest Africa, North America, the North Gate all adjoining islands, Temple of the Moon and Sun, the true and de jure natural peoples, heirs of the land, ISLAM. Empire State of Morocco. Affidavit UV Reading Initial Universal Commercial Code 1. Financing Statement. Fixture Filling, Land and Commercial Lien. 2024 September 11 Record number 958907105270217960458 Library of Congress and UTHERS. MACA plus cause 000000018. National Safe Harbory Program Universal Commercial Code 92521 whereby nationals who file reading Universal Commercial Code liens can file Universal Commercial Code liens in any state. American Al-Moroccan Court Action. I am sovereignly living justice BYRON Calvin Rodgers in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in proprio solo, and in proprio heredes. My free chosen national appellation is BYRON Zahar Bey in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris, in proprio solo, and in proprio heredes. We are the original indigenous sovereignty ancient Al-Moroccan Moorish American ascendants of the Greek Pharaohs of Kemet and Oidians and Moabites, Shemites, and Canaanites. Our full faith and trust, our allegiance, our credit and our energy are hereby vested in ourselves, for we are the people who are the original indigenous natural divinancy and empire state of Morocco and the de jure Moorish National Republic Federal Government. We hereby exercise all sovereignty rights at this time and at all points in time nunc pro tunc. Copies of this Article 3 Consular Court Notification to Debtors. Debtor 1. Carla Hayden DBA Librarian, United States Library of Congress and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. United States Library of Congress. 101 Independence Avenue Southeast Washington, D.C. 20540. Debtor 2. Michael J. HSU DBA Acting United States Controller of Currency and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. Office of the Controller of Currency. 400 7th Street Southwest, Washington, D.C. 20219. Debtor 3. Janet Yellen DBA United States Secretary of the Treasury and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. U.S. Department of the Treasury. 1500 Pennsylvania Avenue NW Washington, D.C. 20220. Debtor 4. Anthony J. Blinken DBA United States Secretary of State and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. U.S. Department of State. 2201 C. St. NW Room 2206. Washington, D.C. 20520. Debtor 5. Dwayne Miller DBA Provost Marshal General and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. Office of the Provost Marshal General. 2800 Army Pentagon, Washington, D.C. 20310-2800. Debtor 6. Jerome Powell DBA United States Federal Reserve Chairman and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. Office of the Federal Reserve. Constitution of ANW and 20th St. NW Washington, D.C. 20551. Debtor 7. Muriel Bowser DBA Mayor, Washington District of Columbia. Agents and derivatives thereof. and all heirs assigns principals. Office of the Chief Financial Officer. 1350 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest number 203 Washington, D.C. 20004. Debtor 8. Mike Pelliciotti DBA Washington State Treasurer and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. Washington State Treasury. 416 Sid Snyder Avenue Southwest. Second floor, room 230. Olympia. WA 98504-0200. Debtor 9. Gary Gensler DBA Chief Executive Officer, U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. Securities and Exchange Commission. 1191 2nd Avenue Seattle, Washington 98101. Debtor 10. Anthony Jabor DBA Chief Executive Officer, Dun & Bradstreet and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. Dun & Bradstreet Corporation. 101 JFK Parkway, Short Hills, New Jersey 07078. Debtor 11. Brian Casson DBA Chief Executive Officer, Experian Credit Reporting Corporation and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. Experian Credit Reporting Corporation. 955 American Lane, Schaumburg, Illinois 60173. Debtor 12. Mark Beggar DBA Chief Executive Officer, Equifax Credit Reporting Corporation. All heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. Equifax Credit Reporting Corporation. 1550 Peachtree Street Northwest, Atlanta, Georgia 30309. Debtor 13. Christopher A. Cartwright DBA Chief Executive Officer, TransUnion Credit Reporting Corporation and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. TransUnion Credit Reporting. 555 West Adams Street 6th floor, Chicago, Illinois 60661-3614. Debtor 14. And Joseph R. Biden DBA President, United States Corporation Company and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. United States Corporation Company. 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington, D.C. 20500. Debtor 15. Louis DeJoy DBA Postmaster General, United States Postal Service and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. United States Postal Service 475 L'Enfant Plaza SW, Washington, D.C. 20260. Debtor 16. David Ferriero DBA Archivist of the United States and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. Archives of the United States. 700 Pennsylvania Avenue NW, Washington, D.C. 20408. Debtor 17. Charlie Barth DBA Director, Office of the Federal Register and all heirs assigns principals, agents and derivatives thereof. Office of the Federal Register. 7G Street, NW, Suite A 734. Washington, D.C. 20401. Mail to Bowser, Muriel, Office of the Mayor John A. Wilson, Building 1350 Pennsylvania Ave, NW number 203 Washington, D.C. 20004. Delivered via email and returned receipt United States Post Office copy. DeWitt, Jeffrey, Office of the Recorder 1101 4th Street Southwest number 270 Washington, D.C. 20004. Delivered via email and returned receipt United States Post Office. All debtors received original affidavit sovereigne Creditor Empire State of Morocco Moorish National Republic Federal Government Moorish American Consulate C/0613 East Chase Street, Baltimore Territory, Maryland Territory, Muuri Land Territory, Universal Natural Cade 8 LGD 41 PJHC KB Latitude Longitude 39.30254005 76.607918. This is an initial Universal Commercial Code 1 filling pursuant to Universal Commercial Codes and District for Columbia Official Codes 28:9-501, 28:9-502, 28:9-516A, 28. 9 to 5166, 28:9-520C, 28:9-521 and all other applicable codes concerning secured party creditors and initial fillings. 28:9-521 Universal Written Financing Statement T. A filling office that accepts written records may not refuse to accept a written initial financing statement in this form and format, except for a reason set forth in 28:9-516, b, entitled What Constitutes Filling, Effectiveness UF Filling. A. Except as otherwise provided in subsection, b. Communication of a record to a filling office and tender of the filling fee or acceptance of the record by the filling office constitutes filling. 28:9-501 Filling office. Except as otherwise provided in subsection B, if the local law UF the district governs perfection UF a security interest or agricultural lien. The office in which to file a financing statement to perfect the security interest or agricultural lien is 1. The recorder UF deeds, if B. The financing statement is filed as a fixture filling and the collateral is goods that are or are to become fixtures. Or 2. The mayor in all other cases, including a case in which the collateral is goods that are or are to become fixtures and the financing statement is not filed as a fixture filling. B. The office in which to file a financing statement to perfect a security interest in collateral, including fixtures, UF a transmitting utility is the office of the mayor. The financing statement also constitutes a fixture filling as to the collateral indicated in the financing statement which is or is to become fixtures. 28:9-515 Duration and effectiveness of financing statement. Effect UF lapsed financing statement. F. If a debtor is a transmitting utility and a filed initial financing statement so indicates, the financing statement is effective until a termination statement is filed. 28:9-521 Universal Commercial Code 1 Financing Statement A. Sovereigne appellation and phone, optional, BYRON Calvin Rodgers in propria persona sui juris in proprio solo and in proprio heredes Empire State of Morocco B. Email, optional, thegovernment@gmail.com C. Send acknowledgement to appellation and mailing location, Empire State of Morocco Moorish National Republic Federal Government Moorish American Consulate C/0911 Southwest 314th Place Federal Way Washington. Reservation Washington District for Columbia Zion New Jerusalem Universal Natural Ariacade 4S3WVQVKZ5 Latitude Longitude 47.31981 plus 122.347762 The above space is for filling officers only Privat debtors Naim Debtor 1 Carla Hayden DBA Librarian United States Library of Congress and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof United States Library of Congress 101 Independence Avenue Southeast Washington, D.C. 20540 Debtor 2 Michael J. HSU DBA Acting United States Controller of Currency and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Office of the Controller of Currency 400 7th St. S.W. Washington, D.C. 20219 Debtor 3 Janet Yellen DBA United States Secretary of the Treasury and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof U.S. Department of the Treasury 1500 Pennsylvania Avenue, N.W. Washington D.C.20220 Debtor 4 Anthony J. Blinken DBA United States Secretary of State and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof U.S. Department of State 2201 C. St. N.W. Room 2206 Washington, D.C. 20520 Debtor 5 Dwayne Miller DBA Provost Marshal General and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Office of the Provost Marshal General 2800 Army Pentagon Washington, D.C. 20310-2800 Debtor 6 Jerome Powell DBA United States Federal Reserve Chairman and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Office of the Federal Reserve Constitution Ave N.W. and 20th St. N.W. Washington, D.C. 20551 Debtor 7 Muriel Bowser DBA Mayor Washington District of Columbia agents and derivatives thereof and all heirs assigns principals Office of the Chief Financial Officer 1350 Pennsylvania Avenue Northwest No. 203 Washington D.C. 20004 Debtor 8 Mike Pelliciotti DBA Washington State Treasurer and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Washington State Treasury 416 Sid Snyder Avenue Southwest 2nd floor Room 230 Olympia Washington 98504-0200 Debtor 9 Gary Gensler DBA Chief Executive Officer U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Securities and Exchange Commission 1191 2nd Avenue Seattle WA 98101 Debtor 10 Anthony Jabor DBA Chief Executive Officer Dun & Bradstreet and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Dun & Bradstreet Corporation 101 JFK Parkway Short Hills New Jersey 07078 Debtor 11 Brian Casson DBA Chief Executive Officer Experian Credit Reporting Corporation and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Experian Credit Reporting Corporation 955 American Lane Schaumburg IL 60173 Debtor 12 Mark Baker DBA Chief Executive Officer Equifax Credit Reporting Corporation all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof Equifax Credit Reporting Corporation 1550 Peachtree Street Northwest Atlanta Georgia 30,309 Debtor 13 Christopher A. Cartwright DBA Chief Executive Officer. TransUnion Credit Reporting Corporation and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. TransUnion Credit Reporting 555 West Adams Street 6th floor Chicago. IL 60661 to 3614, Debtor 14 and Joseph R. Biden DBA President. United States Corporation Company and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. United States Corporation Company 1600, Pennsylvania Avenue, Washington. DC 20500 Debtor 15 Louis DeJoy DBA Postmaster General. United States Postal Service and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. United States Postal Service 475 L'Enfant Plaza SW, Washington. DC 20260 Debtor 16 David Ferriero DBA Archivist of the United States and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. Archives of the United States 700, Pennsylvania Avenue. NW Washington, D.C. 20408 Debtor 17 Charlie Barth DBA Director. Office of the Federal Register and all heirs assigns principals agents and derivatives thereof. Office of the Federal Register 7G Street, NW, Suite A 734, Washington, D.C. 20401*57. Sovereigne Universal Original Indigenous Creditor. Empire State of Morocco Moorish National Republic Federal Government Moorish American Consulate C/0613 East Chase Street Baltimore Maryland Territory Muuri Land Territory Universal Natural Code 81 GD4 TPJHCKB Latitude Longitude 39.3025405 76.6079181157A Inter-Moorish American Appellation BYRON CALVIN RODGERS and propria persona sui juris, all rights exercised at all times 576. Mailing location Empire State of Morocco Moorish National Republic Federal Government Moorish American Consulate C/0911 Southwest 314th Place Federal Way Washington Reservation E Washington District for Columbia Zion New Jerusalem Universal Natural Area Code 4S3WVQVKZ5 Latitude Longitude 47.31981 plus 122.34762 The following Khalid Ral. All land at America is ancient original indigenous Bariali Landis and eminent Dominioni is hereby invoked. Bariali land is defined as the sovereignty land UV thub Moorish American heirs where through original indigenous ancients are placed under earth or water. This financing statement covers the following Khalid Ral. The Khalid Ral covered by this financing statement is the land and all structure, property, equipment, commerce and the indebtedness of the debtors to the NC and sovereignty original indigenous natural divine people who are the Empire State of Morocco in the sum certain amount of $100,000. $100 million in gold-backed lawful tender for each NC and sovereignty original indigenous natural divine land parcel the debtor occupies on the land to which all al. Moroccan Moorish Americans who are the Moorish National Republic Federal Government, the Moorish American Consulate, and the Moorish Divine and National Movement of the world are heirs pursuant to ancient sovereignty supreme universal natural divine law. And the Peace and Friendship Affidavit 1786 and 1836 and the Constitution for the United States 1789/1791. Nunc pro tunc. This true bill and universal commerce has been activated pursuant to the following universal commercial codes in alignment with the will UF the sovereignty universal original indigenous secured. Creditors. All indebtedness is for debts engaged into before the said Constitution and for unlawfully occupying the land UF all Moorish American nationals. The said treaty is the attached Library UF Congress certified publication entitled The Public Statutes at Large UF the United States of America, Volume 8 pages 100 through 105. Certified September 26, 1990, signed and sealed by Library UF Congress Photo Duplication Service Acting Chief Shirley M. Berry on November 8, 2007. Indebtedness is additionally calculated pursuant to all writs and affidavits recorded by all Moorish American nationals. Proof UF service UF writs and affidavits are on the public record. Creditors' notice to agents, principals, and/or the liable parties is the judgment. This is a judgment, and invocation UF eminent dominion to possess land, property, structures, and all commercial transactions by debtor, principals, agents, assigns, and heirs. Also in alignment with UCC 9-607 collection and enforcement by secured party UCC 9-203 attachment and enforceability UF security interest asterisk UCC 9-609 secured parties right to take possession. After default. All presumed contracts with the United States Corporation Company and all agents, principals, heirs, assigns and derivatives thereof are terminated effective September 11, 2018. The land that is North America / Northwest Amaxim / Northwest Africa / the North Gate is now declared and proclaimed to be New Jerusalem and is Zion. All U.S. banners of amity and commerce are outlawed. No other flags, banners, or signs of allegiance shall fly or be displayed on Moorish American land. Only the Moorish American flag, red field with green 5-pointed star, shall fly or be publicly displayed. The Moorish American flag will fly in all places currently occupied by the U.S. banner of amity and commerce, and the U.S. banner of amity and commerce shall be permanently removed immediately. All citizens are subjects to the all Moorish American nationals at all times. No person shall obstruct, hinder, encumber, speak against, or resist the mandates of this affidavit. All immigrants, aliens, and citizens shall affirm sincere allegiance to the Moorish American flag and the Moorish National Republic federal government. All non-combatant, non-hostile, peace-loving foreigners that affirm allegiance to the Moorish National Republic federal government and the Moorish American flag will be granted Moorish subject status and are mandated to obey the supreme laws of the land who are the Moorish National Republic federal government at all times. We remain in honor and governing accordingly. All goods and services that are provided to the Moorish National Republic federal government are prepaid. The Moorish National Republic federal government is the superior jurisdiction at all points in time and in all affairs. Only gold and silver shall be used in payment of debts at all points in time. Fiat private commercial paper and all Federal Reserve debt notes are outlawed and abolished into perpetuity. The Moorish American gold standard has been activated. The gold-backed Moorish sovereigne dollarium is the world's reserve currency and petrodollar. 59 check only if APP applicable and check only one box. Collateral is XX held in the Universal Trust of the people who are the Moorish National Republic federal government and BYRON CALVIN RODGERS and propria persona sui juris. 60 being administered by a decedent's personal representative. 68 check only if APP applicable and check only one box. Public finance transaction manufactured home transaction XX a debtor is a transmitting utility 60B. Check only if applicable and check only one box. Agricultural lien non-UCC filling 61. Alternative designation, if applicable bailor/bailor lessee/lessor licensee/licensor consignee/consignor seller/buyer 62. Optional filer reference data, maximum principal indebtedness, the governing principle does extend to the Amendment 13, 20 sections, UV the Constitution for the United States UV America. Ratified, November 18, 1865 by 4 UV the several states. We, the Moors at North America, are the executors, ministers, creditors, claimants, trustees and beneficiaries of all land, all natural resources, and all commerce as mandate by our ancient ancestors. En honor, I the divine sovereignty being. BYRON CALVIN RODGERS in capitis diminutio nolo in red ink in propria persona sui juris in proprio solo and in proprio heredes. Affirms that I am the sovereignty natural and divine being here and proclaimed, and capitis diminutio nolo and propria persona sui juris and proprio solo and en proprio heredes. Affirmed by lawful birthright, being lawfully universally qualified and competent to affirm this document. I therefore place my hand and seal hereto and en favor of all Moorish American nationals. All sovereignty original indigenous ancient dipney Moorish American autographs affirming this and all sovereignty original indigenous and Empire State of Morocco and the de jure. Moorish National Republic federal government documents are on the public record at America, and Morocco, Northwest Amaxim, Northwest Africa, the North Gate, Turtle Island, Gaia, Midgardi, Earth. Chronos time immemorial into perpetuity. Ego sum. BYRON CALVIN RODGERS Justice Vizier Ministar in capitis diminutio nolo, in red ink, in propria persona sui juris in proprio solo in proprio heredes. No ties to agent is no ties to principal. No ties to principal is no ties to agent. Empire State of Morocco, Moorish National Republic federal government, Moorish American Consulate. Care of 613 East Chase Street, Baltimore, Maryland Reservation. Rogers Province, Maryland Territory, Ancient Muuri Land Territory Universal Natural Area Code 8 LGD 4 TPJHCKB Latitude Longitude 39.30254005, 76.60799181. Shalom. Islam.